Games 2 and 3 here of Eastern Conference semifinals. Let's start with Game 2 between the Atlanta Hawks, who have a 3-seed, and the 7-seeded Indiana Pacers. Hawks currently leading the series 1-0 as Brian Antoine, the rookie from the University of Kentucky, with a beautiful slammer jammer. Let's take another look. One hand for elevation as Romeo Langford dealing some contact and getting the layup. Hawks up by 7 early as Trey Jones would get it to Miles Turner. And Miles Turner with the and one foul on Bol, I believe, a former Texas Longhorn, showing it off as Samanic over to Jordan Brown. Over to, I believe, Trey Jones or Jeremy Lamb. One of them fourth a triple as clock winding down in the first quarter. Dennis Schroeder. Dennis the Menace, the German, with the buzzer beater. Hawks will be up by 3 at the end of 1. Second quarter now, as Jeremy Lamb, the former OKC Thunder and Charlotte Hornet, and I think he was technically on the Rockets and part of the James Harden trade. 2-point game as Miles Turner over to Tobias Harris. Toby, the former Orlando Magic, Milwaukee Buck, I think he was on the Bucks, and Detroit Piston is Colin Sexton with a nice triple, taking the lead, making it look easy as Brian Antoine the steal over to Bol, the big fella, big man with the jam. As Colin Sexton nearing the end of a quarter over to Wiseman, over to Antoine with the dunk. What is this, a dunk show out here? Well, that's what it is. 82 games plus playoffs this season for Brian Antoine. As Bol with the dunk himself. Miles Turner with a foul. Miles Turner actually fouled out of Game 3. Another dunk right there for the Atlanta Hawks. Another look at it. Bol, who played very well in both games, as that one's going to be stolen. Nazir Little, the rookie from North Carolina, making it look beautiful. Take another look as Little with the beautiful dunk, the 12th overall pick, I believe, is Bol over to Dennis the Menace in the corner. 20-point Hawk lead as the Hawks had an excellent third quarter. Why not just keep it up as it's now a 24-point game. Samanic guarded by Romeo. Romeo with the steal. He's trying to get to Juliet and call area code 777. I don't know where I got that from. I was just trying to think of something clever. Anyway, end of a quarter as Jeremy Lamb heaving up a bomb, and he still makes it. He's a terrorist because he's launching bombs. 23-point game as Tobias Harris will condense that a little bit. Are the Pacers going to make a comeback? Probably not, as Romeo Langford with the and one, former Indiana Hoosier. As the Pacers only down by 17 now. They were down by 20 earlier. As Tobias Harris in the corner, celebrating a little early. He did get the lucky bounce in. 16-point game, as TJ Leaf, top of the key for free. Romeo Langford with the triple himself, as the Hawks would win Game 2 by a score of 92-75. And they will be up 2-0 on the series as we head to Indiana to take on Game 3 between the Hawks and the Pacers. Hawks going with their white alternates. Pacers going with their yellow jerseys. Let's go first quarter. 5-4. Brian Antoine with a nice dunk. I believe that was the same sequence as last game. Hawks up 5-4. Brian Antoine with a dunk. As Hawks up by 2. Darren Collison, who I don't think played in Game 2, gets it to Miles Turner. Miles Turner had a very red-hot start to Game 3. He did get fouled out early in the third quarter. But you know who was even more red-hot? The Brow, Anthony Davis. Big first quarter for Anthony Davis, as he's going to drive to the paint, or at least attempt to, getting it to Colin Sexton. He had 4 triples on the game. Not a bad performance from former Alabama Crimson Tide, as Anthony Davis trying to get by Miles Turner, and despite the contact from Yusuf Nurkic, he will attempt the shot. Wiseman with the rebound over to Nazir Little with the bomb, as the weatherman is predicting heavy rain, but he's also predicting some hurricanes, as Yusuf Nurkic's dunk looking like a hurricane. End of the first quarter, Hawks will get a buzzer beater, as Anthony Davis didn't really carry the Hawks in the first quarter, but he was their main source of points. 17 points in the first quarter for Anthony Davis, and he's going to pick up where he left off, getting the and one. 10-point lead is Bol going to bring it up himself. He's like a 7'5" point guard. That's why they call him the tall version of Magic Johnson. As Sexton would be denied. Transaction denied like a fake ID. Trump ain't letting you get up that wall. And the Pacers would get a 11-point game. As Darren Collison with a nice 3-ball. Now a 5-point game. As Bol, 7'5", man can do it all, including getting and ones like it's nothing. 43-35 as Jeremy Lamb with a nice dunk of his own, 2 hands for protection. Nice mid-ranger from the Lamb as the barn is pretty full. Jeremy Lamb, main contributor. As the Pacers coming back, they now took the lead up at one point. Now it's tied. Brian Antoine doesn't like ties. He's still going to miss it. Bol, and one. You can't forget about the extra one. Bol obviously made the 3 throw because he's a beast. But the Pacers will get a 3 of their own as Indiana up by 3. But Bol, he'll just tie it up like it's nothing. As Luka Samanic in the corner. No good for rookie. But Jordan Brown, he would be denied. Yusuf Nurkic with 2 offensive rebounds. The Hawks couldn't get a rebound there, which is very un-Hawk characteristic, as the Hawks' big men are usually dominating in the paint. Colin Sexton at the buzzer to tie it up at the end of the third quarter. The weatherman is predicting heavy showers, as they did need to review it, but it clearly went in. As you can see right there, they would say it went in, obviously, or else they'd be blind. Is Sexton getting it to the big fella, Bol. Over to James Wiseman, the number 2 overall pick, getting a 2 with the slam dunk. 2 hands for safety. Pacers up by 1. As Tobias Harris trying to get by Romeo Langford, and he would. Getting the mid-range with a lucky bounce. 3-point game. Sexton over to Wiseman. Top of the key. The Wiseman once told you, shoot that ball, boy. As it's tied up. As stolen by Anthony Davis. Couldn't really get that out there. Sexton over to Brian Antoine, the rookie. Not getting the rookie jitters, the rookie butterflies, whatever you want to call them. 30 seconds left. Colin Sexton with the layup. Or the floater, not really a layup. 98-94 with about 20 seconds left in the game. As TJ Leaf over to Collison, back to Leaf. No good. Bol would be fouled. He would make 1 free throw. As Tobias Harris over to Jeremy Lamb. And the Lamb saying bah with the 3-ball as Colin Sexton at the line. 2 crucial free throws. Makes the first one and makes the second one. 4-point game. And the Hawks would win game 3. And they would be on top with a 3-0 series lead.